On 2nd and 2, Allen. They'll roll him out right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now Allen. It's caught by Mike Evans. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Buying time to his left. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now fourth down.
Score Seahawks 6, Patriots nothing.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got Evans. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Dalton Schultz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Seahawks 6. Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Mayfield on 1st down. Over the middle to Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing, Mayfield. He finds his running back, Mixon. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Not much there, only a yard. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
42-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
It's serious right here. We got to step it up. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Bound to lose one. 56.
And again, it's Mayfield. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. A first down throw for Mayfield. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
To Joe Mixon.
Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
13-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Mayfield now. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Tried to roll out and make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Evans once again the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rolling to his right. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Allen now looks to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
19-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And it's second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
5-yard line.
Mayfield on play action, sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
On second down, Mayfield again. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
56. Mike's 56. Watch the sled. Watch the sled. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. Right there. 56.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is complete. It's Allen. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to regain the lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. To throw, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Able to get there and pick it. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
25-yard line.
Throwing again, Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From midfield, here's Allen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to Mixon on first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Patriots' 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. Smith catches left side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
First down.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll bring him down at the
end.
18-yard line.
Complete to Dalton Schultz. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 on the Seahawks' 18-yard line.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And that'll set him back 5. Now Allen again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Curtis Samuel.
Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As they have taken the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Mayfield on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Joe Mixon, the ball.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing, Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
56. Mike's 56. Watch the curve. Watch the curve. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Kings.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
24-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
56. Mike's 56. Double dog. That's the way. 56. Mike, 56. Right there.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And that's caught by Smith. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the 4th. So he's in for his third score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To the air, Allen rolling to his right. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Allen now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
16 yards.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Complete to
A
number
14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Mayfield. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. The key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's Mayfield. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
56, the mark, boy. 56. Check, 56. Got you. I got you, son. I got you. Hey, alert.
Here's Mayfield. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Keenan Allen with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the 4th. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Seahawks 35, Patriots 31.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure it out. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. And they'll indeed take a knee. Good bounce-back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realized there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
Tonight's final.
So the victory here for Seattle, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Seahawks, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports. the weather this time of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
First down, Murray. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
8-yard line.
Murray now on first down. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He'll run it, and he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida, and they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
5-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he rifles one incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. At 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Rip right, rip right.
Murray going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Will Fuller there to make the grab. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7. Raiders.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by Dion.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
5-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua on the move to his left. Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Touchdown, Falcons! Will Fuller with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Raiders nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They run on first down with Henry, but the hole evaporates quickly as he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Kyler Fackrell in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And he finds McLaurin. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Tua. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Raiders.
A first down carry for Henry. Able to push his way through. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Derrick Henry.
Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
Brill Peppers. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Raiders nothing.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. On the crossing route, complete. That's Fuller. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Will Fuller on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Raiders nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second-guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
And to Las Vegas, first down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Here's Tua. He'll buy some time right. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Derrick Henry on the carry.
Grady Jarrett on the tackle there. Remember how he emerged in the Super Bowl against New England? Continues to step his play up. Was a Pro Bowler for the first time after 2019.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First down, Las Vegas.
From the gun, it's Tua. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board, right?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 14. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And the Raider first down.
down. Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jalen Smith tied for 6th in the NFL in tackles last year, in on the stop there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Murray. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Kareem Martin able to record his 5th sack of the season.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Murray with a 3rd and long. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Flush to his right. Incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
3rd down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Eluded, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Another 3.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked up by Brian Body Calhoun. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
33-yard line.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Draw play, this is Henry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Marcus
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. From the 25 on second down, Murray. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
At the 43-yard line.
Shotgun now for Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Murray sets to throw on 4th. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
At the 45-yard line.
Now a run with Hyde. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. They'll set up a screen for Breida. 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
14-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray escaping the pressure right. He's going to, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Gary and Conley. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Breida hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. His kick is right through.
Makes the score Falcons 35.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Tua going to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, Tagovailoa dancing to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14.
35. Raiders 21.
We clean it up, baby.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First down, a run with Hyde. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Hyde. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Carlos Hyde, his 4th touchdown on the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the run.
Tua sets up to pass it, eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Tua now on first down, rolling to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Looking to pass. Tua. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
29.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Mike's 50.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by one more.
Makes the score Falcons 48, Raiders 29.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
A pass there, complete to Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And a Raider first down.
Play action, now it's Tua. Smith catches left side. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
At the 38-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw it. Murray. Finding Knox there, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Hey, man, watch the boot.
First down, Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Here's Murray. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Falcons, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks.